Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Surviving Mars, the 12 Apostles run! Let time tick by a little bit, got the next Mars Gate event. Now, it did occur to me that what I should do, if I was planning on whistleblowing here, I should have just gone and dismantled all the things instead of taking the money. Because the, 10 metal and 20 metal and 10 electronics or whatever it is actually pretty good. And maybe not worth $500,000 or $500 million, but, you know, pretty good. And I could have just done that and lowered maybe the threat of these guys. I did go and dismantle the one on the ridge, so I don't know, we'll see. But here we go, Whistleblower's Pride. It's done! We sent the data dump we collected from EsoCorp's rover to Earth. Remember, we're blowing the whistle on these guys. We mixed it with the atmospheric and topographical data of Mars, the basic stuff you'd base your rover design on. So we know we're safe from EsoCorp digging it up, even if they do intercept the transmission. Although this puts us at a momentary disadvantage, we're all proud to have done the right thing. This is the message we've sent to the power-hungry conglomerates back on Earth. We are leaving the old ways behind. The future will not be built on our capacity for war. It's time to reveal this to our citizens and brace ourselves for whatever is to come. Now, I'm curious if our citizens are getting any sort of mood boost from this. Didn't say anything in the event log. Comfort 0. Yeah, you're not living anywhere, so you're going to snap soon. Well, try to make it over to the dome. I realize you're going to need to take a shuttle to do that, and our shuttles are pretty busy right now. Yeah, I can see some people getting delivered here. I'm going to go and bring this up to the count of 3. This costs about as much as a new shuttle hub, but won't require any more power or maintenance, so it's probably the right approach. So it's 15 polymers and 10 electronics-ish. Actually, a new shuttle hub is a little bit more expensive. So we will probably build one here later, though, just to keep things moving as much as possible. All right, we've got you coming here. I'm just going to switch you over to soybeans, please. Food is currently okay. Water is negative, and that's pretty legitimately negative here. Let's go and get... I think this is a map where we really are going to have to get the vaporizers. Unless we can get our deep water deposits going on. But yeah, for now, this is definitely going to be the thing. So these things haven't broken down yet. Or haven't broken down again. So we'll see how that goes. I'm hoping they do. I hope they keep breaking down. But they may each break down once. Food shortage, starving colonists. Well, not really. We're just waiting for a food delivery to occur. Maybe, let's see here. Can you go... Yeah, I'm going to get you to just come over here and pick up some food. There actually was just a big harvest over here. It's possible the shuttle's moving this stuff anyway. Oh, there's actually food to pick up from the dedicated food one. Yeah, the shuttles are probably just overloaded. So I don't think it's going to be a problem long term, but it is for now. So we'll get you there, get some food outside the building. It's possible that things weren't being shipped over because our grocer isn't actually done, and this might be one of the things that puts in the actual food requests, but there you go. We've got some food nearby. We should be all right now, hopefully. We do have an active dust storm. Power's okay. I guess I could take this opportunity to go... Well, these do self-clean when they're shut down. You know what? I'll just leave them running. Oxygen isn't being produced during the dust storm, and meanwhile... Oh, see, waste rock storage is full. That is something that can still happen. So let's get these dumping sites. Oh, you know what? It's probably more the drones were busy. Because I think the drones are still responsible for emptying these things. Let's get my little rover over here to help out. So the drones are too busy maybe to empty this and shove it outside. Yeah. May not have anything to do with storage, but we'll go ahead and move you over anyway to go and assist. We're going to need some more drone construction soon because these guys are all being super duper hammered with work. The priority on the power accumulator is set to really low. Got you. Hopefully we'll get some geologists here at some point. Got some people moving in. Yeah, these are all places people are on their way over here. But yeah, they're gonna have to take shuttles because I don't think the people walk through the tunnels. They don't realize that this is super close together. The tunnels might not be like airtight. That might be somewhere they can travel through either. Factory AI is done. That's really nice. Let's just double check the queue. I think those are still gonna be fine. Now, what do we need to actually implement factory AI? Engineering parts is actually getting up okay, and you're still mostly just short on metal. So you need 5. Oh, we actually have tons of electronics. Okay, I know you're idle right now, but I think it's going to be worth queuing up the upgrade. So I'm control clicking those things to do it for all of them. Oh, that'll include the polymer one. So a one-time investment for a 20% production boost is really great. We're still short on water? Oh no, sorry, that's oxygen. Yeah, water we're okay. Now that this is all operating and everything. They are sort of maxed on the hourly production though. And this is going to drain maybe a little faster than we'd like. No, it's very low, so yeah. Kermit the Frog here. These are both very low, so I mean, you have to really work hard to suck the water out of there. Very low. We might need to work towards the deep mining a little faster than we might like. Now, that's average, so at least we can get water out at a fairly decent clip. We might expand over there for exactly that purpose, in fact. Yeah, the Rovers is still definitely working. You're doing that. I think oxygen will be fine as soon as the dust storm's over. Look at that, -1. Little metal deposit there. All right, we're actually average. We're gonna want to build a dome to use this. I don't know where we can place the dome. Well, you know what? We can always reroute the power. Just get you out over here. We're gonna need the pipes, at least, you know, they're totally free. And instant to build. And don't need maintenance. And we do actually have the resources for these drone hubs. So I'll build it here so they can chain. And I will also just get a universal depot over here for some of the various goods to pass over. That's going to be fine. All right, we got many buildings not working. Right, during the dust storm, our shuttle hubs don't work at all, which is annoying because, again, we're not moving our people over or anything like that. It's actually really, really annoying timing on this thing. You know, the weather here is bad. Like, we chose one of the hardest scenarios in a hard weather spot with a relatively hard sponsor setup, and then we put an extra challenge on top of ourselves just because we apparently weren't masochistic enough. How did this break down already? It's only been up for like 2 seconds. Oy, at least it's only concrete to fix you up. That's going to be okay. All right, water's bounced back a little. I think something had just broken down temporarily. Yeah, we will need the vaporators at some point.
Resources are low.
Concrete's low? Well, I mean, it's fine. We're still producing concrete. How's this one? It's high. We might go. I'm not actually worried about the concrete, but there we go. A little something going on there too, because we can. At least we've got plenty of dumping sites for all the debris that finds itself over here. So a few resources are going to be dropped off so that we can start building this soon. -1 oxygen. That's with the dust storm being off. I'm thinking just one of the Moxies needs to be fixed, because we were running a surplus. Yeah, there we go. Right over here. Just need some metal to be delivered way up here. We do have local metal production. And apparently we need a dumping site for some of this stuff. Right over there. Keep that organized. Bit of maintenance being done there. We've got a decent amount of metal, yeah. So that's good. So these things are going to start working again. Hydroscopic vaporators. So I think I will go and do the upgrade. We've only got a couple of vaporators, but water's a little bit of a hard thing. By spending just a few polymers, we get 50% more production out of that. Now, we still can't produce our own. That might be something we want to research sooner rather than later. I don't know. There's so many good things. Let's take a look at the cheaper options. Water reclamation. You know, maybe. It takes a lot to build, and you have to work it. It's 2 people per shift. So it's like each 6 people, but cuts down on water. I don't know. Our polymer factory, we're okay right now. We will want to build another one soon. Can live without these. We don't need cargo space. New crops, that's more people. Patents. Drone assembler is actually really hard to keep going, so we won't do that now. We can live without the medical center. I'm sort of just looking at some of the cheaper things first. That's more power. Secure officer and medics. I mean, medics we can use. We can live without the power accumulator probably. This is a nice upgrade, but not something we critically need. More comfort. Again, we can sort of live without. We can live without that. Smart homes, we'll skip that for now. We do need deep scanning, and we'll pop that at some point. I don't know what category. It might be engineering for the actual deep mining. Could be the physics as well. You know, developing fewer flaws is pretty good. This is a really nice science building as well. More storage isn't Shep. Oh, right here. This is our moisture farming. Unknown Martian colonist. What I really need is a drone that understands the binary language of moisture evaporators. It's quite expensive. I don't think I'll rush and put it ahead of anything. The arcology is still kind of sexy and tempting for some things. Sanatorium we may need, because I know we've got a few people with some flaws. I don't think idiot's a flaw. I think it might be a quirk. I don't remember. Field extractor is not terribly tempting. The capacity boosts are really nice. That's super expensive, though, so let's hold off on that for now. Now, we do have some money. We could send ourselves something. It's obviously not going to be concrete. That would be foolish. Food, I think, is actually okay. We do actually have a huge shortage of metal and machine parts up over in this area. Now, we do have some metal, but we don't have tons. And I'm actually just wondering, just to lower some of the impact on our infrastructure. Oh, rocket's unavailable. Is it? Oh, you're still refueling over here. Yeah, because there's not actually a fuel factory over here, which we probably will get one, especially if I'm planning on building another shuttle hub over here, which I am. And I may as well put it down now. Oh, we don't have the tech for that. Never mind. I'm going to say it doesn't need people, which is nice. But yeah. Alright, so yeah, our shuttles are being hammered pretty aggressively here. I think I'm going to raise the... oh my god. Need to be maintained already. Yeah, we need more of those anti-maintenance techs. Now, we do have it for our in-dome buildings, which I think is going to be a big boost to our electronics. Because a lot of our electronics needs are in-dome buildings, right? It's the university, which, oh, has a shockingly few amount of people attending. I'm going to turn off the night shift here. I mean, you still have unemployed people. Because you have a specialization, and you're waiting. You're just waiting to move, I think. Yeah. We'll get a lot better once this shuttle hub. There you go. Yeah, 4 in flight. It's still trying to slowly construct these shuttles. And that's it. We're just being hammered like crazy over here. How'd you get over here? Oh, low battery. Yeah, break down some more so I can just go and salvage your parts. That would be great. Too far from a drone commander. Oh, you're not functioning. Where's my little, You're just chilling over here, and we don't need you to be over here, so come back here. Help out with stuff. Again, I think if we had the parts over here, because these drones here are still active. Oh, there we go. I think they just got a delivery. Oh, they just collected some metal over here. So they're clearly still active, so this thing would get, you know, repaired and maintained, but this will be better this way. Boom, boom, boom. Are we actually out of power? Get some stored power. There's going to be some more over here as well once we get some polymers down there. Which is, I do want to get a polymer thing. We'll need to pair it with the fuel place. I don't think I'm sending myself any prefabs, though. So we're still waiting for fuel, which right now requires a pretty heavy shuttle boost. Yeah, landing the rocket here may have been a mistake. Okay, this is not helping things at all. Ugh. Ugh, I say. Is this thing still broken? No, it's just waiting on power. We're going to go up top and help out there. Just got to collect all our drones first. Thump. Okay. We're going to go stand here. Got a power shortage, mostly because of a broken connector, I think. It is a big shortage. I don't know if I can stand over here and have this help out to fix these things faster. I think one of the drones was still carrying something when it came through. That's kind of funny. No, they're kind of sort of idle. Help me move some food. Okay, I'll just move over here instead. Yeah, see, our shuttle hub can't work. Let's actually, this should be high priority because we need this to operate at all cost because otherwise we can't get the goods where we need it. Now, can I get my transport to help with something? Yeah, go ahead and pick up some metals. Because some of the buildings up top needed the metals to get repaired. Come through here. Now, some of them need machine parts, but you're going to come over here. Unload into that. So the solar panels, for example, need metal. You need machine parts. Just a half a unit, but still. And if we have more metal over here to keep that going, but tons of repairs need to be done over here too. Shuttle hub may be getting just simply overwhelmed without more tech to make them be able to carry more stuff at once. A couple of them are parking. I believe they're probably just recharging. It's not a true idleness. We do have the metal over here too. You are done. Come over here and collect this metal. Magnetic filtering is done, so that's an upgrade we can give to our Moxies. Which doesn't use any extra power. We don't have a ton of polymers, though, and right now it also put us some extra load on our little drones, so we're not going to do that. Now, we could get our drones... That's the printing, transport speed. Honestly, I'm just wondering if there's a cheap drone upgrade that we could do, but I'm not convinced that we've got one available.
We have a power shortage.
I know we have a power shortage. Concrete's a bit of an issue too. We actually might want a concrete mine up here. Now that's just going to eat more power, but I think long term it actually might be kind of handy not to have to move stuff around as much. So you're going to come over here and you're going to go and dump your metals, please, because we still need some over here. Thump, 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 thump. There we go. The drones are going crazy right away. Partially to feed this thing, partially to do some repairs. Man, we are really being hammered for power. I'm gonna get some solar panels set up down here. We will not be looking to build wind turbines down here because it's not going to be as efficient as the elevated areas. There we go. Power situation's gotten a little better. Now, I could turn a few things off, but we kind of need all of our production still happening, right? Now, this isn't using power right now because it's broken. I mean, it still has people assigned to it, but it's not actually using power, so that's okay. More of these things are fixed now. So our power did get a little bit better. I might still leave this little RC Rover over here. Now, in terms of my transport... No, that's a rock, but not one we can use. Neither is that. There might be some little pebbles scattered around, but actually I think, yeah, down here, pick up this and drop it off there, please. Get some more metal in this lower area. Now we do have this mine. It is operating. We're producing some metal down here. We're producing some metal up top. It's slow. We don't have a ton. It's also not really scattered very well. Yeah, 0 power. That's going to be nice. Okay, deep scanning's in the queue. And yeah, we'll have to wait to get the actual ability to work the deep mines. We do also have, like, the button I could hit to instantly find one deep metal deposit or rich metal deposit. I'm not sure which one it was. That's not helping. It's draining some power. Okay, we're finally positive power again. Hooray! Come over here. Things are moving. It's also going to help if people are being moved. Dome without power. Minus 72. That's at night. I mean, we're getting more solar panels, which doesn't help at night, except it will help to charge the batteries more, so there's still something to be said about it. And yeah, short of setting up more wind turbines.
Just snapped.
Yep. Cold ray ray fusion has reached low sanity. Yeah. Looking for a job. I mean, if he was unemployed, that's not going to help. There have been lots of disasters, lots of power shortages, lots of horribleness. Still waiting for the last shuttle to be constructed here. Did this not get fixed yet? I mean, seriously. I mean, I guess it uses metal. Tell you what, I'm just going to go... Oh, that happens instantly as well. Here, I'm going to shave this down so we don't have any parts over here to worry about. Good. Excellent. I'm going to move to be a little bit more centralized over here. Keep babysitting this area. We still have a massive power shortage. Still waiting for some of these wind turbines to get built. Is there anything we can afford to turn off? I suppose we could temporarily turn off our electronics. Not like it's running right now anyway. Still have a power shortage. Machine parts is still critical. Polymer we have none of. So we can turn off our research labs. Not that it uses a lot of power. Yeah, I don't think that's worth doing. Shuttle hasn't taken off yet, or the rocket hasn't taken off yet because it's in a dumb area, which is probably going to cause me problems forever and ever. Move you down here. We're going to do this. Oh, all these wind turbines aren't working because we don't have any machine parts. Okay, the fact that my rocket is in a dumb place is really hurting me. We have Stirling generator tech. Do I have the ability to build it? No, because I think it needs polymers and electronics. Yep. Now, we do have the ability to work them. We are going to get some polymers here. Can I set up a second shift? No. Well, I could if I turn off the machine part thing.
We have a power shortage.
Yes, we do have power shortages, and it's all because of this. Oh, all these guys are done. Salvage. 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 I will appreciate the material. Not that it's what I'm looking for now, but does give us access to more metal, especially over here, which isn't too bad.
Cold wave approaching.
Oh, good, a cold wave. That's exactly what I was hoping for right now. I'm going to open up a second metal mining shift over here. So the day started. We're a little shy on power. Did we actually get these solar panels set up? Some, yeah. Turn off the farms. I think that would be kind of crazy. You have a bunch of unemployed people. You know what? We're going to turn off one of these apartment buildings. There you go. Positive power. You've got some metal here. Not a ton, though. I mean, I don't know if it's worth, like, actually shifting it up here. Actually do need both of these working, which is kind of annoying. Alright, transporter. You're way down here. Pick up these rocks, and we'll go and drop them off next to the machine parts dome. Now, we are going to build a machine parts factory over here, too. Do we have the material for that?
We have a water shortage.
Let's do it. Water shortage. Minus 15. This is before we go into a cold wave? Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter if we don't have any stored ahead of time. Are these things all broken down? Oh yeah, you're full of waste rock. It's just these drones being overworked. Move my RC Rover down here. Come on. Mine that stuff. Now, at least the shuttles still work during a cold snap. So that's going to be something. Yeah, all these are all full. I don't...
We have a
More dumping isn't actually going to make a difference, but I'm going to do it anyway. Maybe we can cut down on some of the transportation. You're going to come over here. You are going to dump metal in there.
We have a power shortage.
Oh my god, everything is terrible! It's not even the Mars Gate. In fact, right now the Mars Gate was helpful. Still waiting for the fuel over there.
We have a water shortage.
Alright, it's daytime, so we have positive power again. Not much, but just barely. You're still complaining about this stuff. RC Rover is now over here. And should hopefully be able to help out a little bit. Okay.
We have a water shortage.
No, just barely. We don't really have a shortage. There we go. As long as these guys can keep pace a little bit better. Get more of these rocks out of here. Faster, faster, faster.
We have a power
Now the power,
shortage.
that's a whole other thing.
Water shortage.
2 more electronics, which should be there. This should start working soon because we have a bunch of unemployed people here. So they will happily work both shifts over here with a local metal mine. So that should really increase our machine parts production.
We have a water shortage.
Yeah, I know. We have a shortage of everything. We don't really have a water shortage. We just can't keep pace with the waste rock. I don't understand. We just don't have enough drones, I guess. Would it matter if I move this closer? I don't think so, actually. Well, I mean, it does put a charging station, maybe in a slightly more convenient position. Now, on the cold areas, which these guys are all the time, I think they use more power. That might be part of the problem. They're constantly having to recharge much more often, so they have a lot more downtime. That could actually be an issue. 1 more electronics. Meanwhile, this is frozen, so, you know, no more metal over here, although we have some stored up. Same thing will be true over here. RC transport. Well, I guess you can come out over here and pick up that. You have full power charge? Yeah. How's this thing coming along? It's nearly there. We have enough money. Yeah, dropping the shuttle away from the fuel area was really bad. I'm definitely going to have to put it on the high ground later. Because it was just, first of all, it ate a bunch of our shuttle traffic. Which meant less efficiency in moving people and other resources.
We have a water
And it means we weren't able to send more stuff very, very quickly here. Which we needed. And yeah, during the cold snap, we have a huge power crisis. Now, if you really can put Stirling domes, little thingies in here, and lower their maintenance and have them work even during dust storms at full efficiency, that does become kind of insane, but also insanely awesome. So I can put it here and think about putting some small buildings around there. Let's put a high priority on that. Still have a heavy load over here, so I can't, like, move you over to help this repair any faster. Ugh. We're still waiting for that last piece of electronics over here? That's really frustrating. Come on. What are my shuttles doing? Like, I have electronics. A bunch of them are idle. Like, we have tons of electronics. I might be forced to move them down by hand here. So anyway, you'll dump some more metal over here. And of course we've got power leaks as well. Yeah, so I have to move the RC Rover over here. Despite the fact that it was kind of important to keep this running. We've got several things to fix. On my next shuttle, I may want to send some drones with me.
We have a power shortage.
I know, 230 people. I mean, none of these problems have stopped our people from, you know, multiplying aggressively. Alright, you've dumped your stuff, which is good. Now, where can we pick up some electronics from? Say from here. There might have been some over here too. It's hard to tell though, Because that's food, right? Yeah. This will be fine. We don't need a ton of electronics down there. Just, there we go. A little bit. Now come over here. Unload resources right there. Start making machine parts locally. Now, our polymer isn't turned off, right? Well, it's currently down because of the frost, but yeah, it is enabled otherwise.
We have a water shortage.
Oh my god, the average sanity is super low. More people are going to snap here. But, I mean, things have been incredibly miserable. And people still lose sanity during disasters right now. There's a tech we can get to prevent our Martian-borns from losing it. Like, losing it. But we don't have that yet. Almost done refueling. You've dropped off the electronics. I think there was still some metal down here. Yeah, right over here. Do this. Drop it off there. That got built. Excellent. Yeah, it's probably worth turning this on. It uses a couple of machine parts, but I think that's okay. And we have tons of unemployed people. So let's go and increase that. Get this going. Machine parts will be used to fix our wind turbines, which are mostly fixed at this point. Excellent. Okay. You don't have a functioning drone thing. Send you over here. Shuttle can finally go, which is great. We have tons of money. So we'll send, like, as soon as we can send a replenishing mission, we're going to be fine. It's not even the polymer problem. It's mostly machine parts. It's not even metal anymore, which is interesting. And the machine parts will be fine. Oh god, this drone hub didn't get fixed, did it? Oh, because it's frozen. Uh-oh.
And every news agency on Earth sunk their teeth right in.
Governments and international organizations are furious with ESOcorp's subterfuge and forbidden military experiments, and people were fast to dub the scandal Marsgate. Oh, that kind of gate. Like Watergate or whatever gate. As the blame game is unraveling, we can't help but notice that all channels ESOcorp barely used to communicate with us have now been taken totally offline. Totally taken offline. Our sponsors from Earth are promising us compensation and guaranteeing protection from ESOcorp, but we fear they may not be able to help fast enough if ESOcorp decides to take revenge. This being said, you will have to take part in an upcoming UN trial as the main witness to this gruesome affair. Effect, you can't repair any more ESOcorp rovers. Okay, that's fine. We've dismantled them all. Well, that's just like have like somehow broken the game. Maybe in a positive way, I don't know. So yeah, the drone hubs can't be fixed while the frost is on. We might actually need to have multiple drone rovers. Well, it hasn't been an issue before. How much longer do we have with this cold wave? Yeah, this is really bad because I can't cover both. Although, with our shuttle, if I land, say, a shuttle here with some drones in it, it can cover this area. Yeah, that's probably what we're going to do. And I know I was going to build some more wind turbines over here. Let me go and queue up a few here. But then what I'm going to do is actually decide to trim this back because I'm worried about maintenance and I want to land a rocket right here. So we'll have to put a cut in here, but that's the plan. I'm going to land a rocket here with at least a couple of drones in there so it can cover this area. And that way I can move the rover back down here to babysit this. Which is going to be kind of important because if I don't fix it soon, then just more things are going to break down. And meanwhile, we're not actually making machine parts because we're not delivering the freaking goods to this building, which is kind of bad. Thanks for watching, folks. See you next time.